Welcome back. Time for this week's Capitol Report with Pat McGuigan of CapitolBeatOK.com. Pat, Governor Fallin formed a task force to steer criminal justice reforms. She's also devoted much of her inaugural speech last Monday to what she called over-incarceration. You've covered this issue for a long time. What's your take? Is she on the right track?
Yeah, my first essays on it were actually in 1986, and I've been covering it a lot in recent years with an Oklahoma flavor. I applaud and cheer and stand and celebrate the emphasis on over-incarceration and on prison reform issues in her inaugural address. However, the original legislation designed specifically with this issue in mind was enacted in 2012 when Chris Steele was Speaker. The framework for criminal justice reform in terms of prisons and jails and over-incarceration issues is already in place. The solutions that are needed are already known. The design frameworks are all already there in the marketplace of ideas, if you will. What Mary Fallin called over-incarceration is a problem, and I could not be happier that she's making it an emphasis. But we've lost 2 years, and I have to say that House Minority Leader Scott Inman, who is not customarily on my list of people I agree with, although I respect him a great deal, he's right. The basis for this is already laid, and we don't need to study it for another 2 years.
So don't need another committee to study this?
No, the committee, as long as they get started on implementation. But if we're still waiting for implementation on the last day of 2016, this will be another lost opportunity.
All right. There's a new proposal to revise the state's Reading Sufficiency Act. What's your take on that?
Well, my take is mixed, and I guess I'm getting in a habit of questioning the Republicans sometimes and motivations. However, Senator Sharp and State Representative John Eccles, Ron Sharp and John Eccles, are serious human beings. They're both fine men, and I'll take at face value that their concern in pressing for this new set of changes to the Reading Sufficiency Act, a bill that they introduced on Thursday, that it's designed to assure local control while also keeping in place and pressing forward with the ideal, which is in fact needed in practice, that kids, when they get through the 3rd grade, can actually read. I hope that the forces of the education establishment are not able to use this to forestall for another year requirements that kids leaving the 3rd grade actually be able to read. That's what the big battle was about last year. And I was in the interesting position of being sympathetic to those who wanted the Common Core repealed, but some of the same folks wanted the reading sufficiency standards, the 3rd grade requirement, also repealed, and I didn't agree with that at all. I've taught at the middle school and high school level, and we have far too many people get there who can't read. It's time to change that in Oklahoma.
All right, well, you can read more about these and other topics at CapitolBeatOK.com. For Pat McGuigan, I'm Alex Cameron. Have a great day.